Homelessness is, a situation that impacts a lot of our college students. Nationwide, 14% of college students experience homelessness. 3 in 5 college students experience some basic need and security, and College of DuPage is not alone in serving these students. And College of DuPage is so, again, humbled to be part of this partnership and part of this night. So thank you all for being here.
So Bridge came into my life in a very interesting and confusing time, mainly because we were entering the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, at the time in which I realized I was going to have to return home from school, where it was the only place where I had a solid plan of where I would lay my head at night and where I could remain, because I had just passed the age range technically to be eligible for Bridge, but the people that are a part of this program are so much more than just volunteers who are here to do a job. And they saw someone in need and they said, just come home and stay with your family and we will figure it out. And they provided me an opportunity to get back on my feet. It's a very difficult place to find yourself in, being 19 years old, knowing that you love school with one address and you're returning home with one that you're not.
In 2008, my wife and I moved here. She is the pastor of the church, and she was called. And we, of course, we used to live in Wisconsin, knew nothing about Bridge communities, but we learned about it very quickly because Southminster has been supporting Bridge communities virtually from the beginning. We've had people who've been mentors, it's in our mission budget, and we've been doing Sleep Out Saturday since before I arrived. A few years ago, you've all heard about the old rally they used to. When they stopped doing that, they sent clients, former clients and clients, to visit groups. I still remember one story in particular. We've had 3 or 4 or 5 clients. But if you can imagine, I'm at the church, we're kind of huddling inside before we go and sleep outside, and the first client comes to visit us. And it was a bit of a startling moment, because when she came in, she looked at me and said, "Hello, Professor Nelson." See, I have 2 careers. I do the youth work at the church, but I also teach adjunct, and I was teaching at COD at that time. And she'd been in one of my classes. Oh, I learned something. Homeless people are right in front of you. They're not hidden. They're not all sleeping under bridges. They're right in front of you.
Bridge Communities has been around for 35 years, and our sole purpose and mission is to help families facing homelessness on the road to self-sufficiency. And it's a 2-year program where we partner with local organizations in the community that provide mentors and help families move really from homelessness to hope and to strive to be into a better place for they and their children. Gosh, we have had a long relationship with the College of DuPage in so many ways. Tonight, they sponsored for the 2nd year in a row our launch event that happens tonight, and it happened last year as well. And they have really supported us not just with our programming, but with our families as well. And so providing educational opportunities, not just for the moms and dads in our program, but also for the children and the high schoolers. And so it has been really paramount, all the things that they've done. And we've helped some families here at College of DuPage as well. So the partnership is a long one and one we're very grateful for. But we can make a difference. We have to be aware that these are our invisible neighbors. We have to care enough to participate in some way that makes sense for you and your family, and also to keep, if you're a praying person, families and individuals in your prayers. So we can make a difference.